Hello everyone, and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. I'm Apocryphate Peter Moxilin, and last time we took an actually kind of underpowered squad a little bit, and fought the Wizened Hag, whatever the apprentice level hag fight is, and actually won pretty handily. So, feeling good about that. All unequipped. Oh yeah, and we got our first very rare trinket as part of the reward, I'm pretty sure. Right, so I was going to be trying to choose between what to do next here. Definitely not doing that. Not doing these, because we don't quite have the squad ready for that. We could literally do a veteran level mission at this point, though. Right, I was thinking about taking in some of our level 2s mixed with our higher levels in order to take on the courtyard. Grave Robber melee accuracy and damage. It's not bad. Highwayman trap disarm and dodge. Flagellant death blow resist and dodge at death's door and stress damage at high stress. Not bad, not bad. It is short. It is apprentice. I am scared. 5,000 gold as a reward. We've been low on money. Survival guide is solid, actually. Double-edged pendant, plus max HP, minus stun resist, for the Hellion specifically. If that was non-class restricted, I might consider it, but because it's just Hellion, eh. And Houndmaster, plus 20 scouting at low torch, blah. Plus 20 trap disarm, nice. And then, of course, the boss. I am about to regret this so much. If I remember correctly, once you do the first mission, then you start getting Crimson Court enemies out in the other areas. Yeah, it's better, though. Right. That was part of the considerations that we're starting to get some pretty bad diseases. Namely, Grey Rot and a bunch of other stuff that I don't really care about. Okay, so if we ignore Godard and Salvini for a moment, who do we have? You're an easy include. I would like to include you. You're easy. Do that because you can, like, pair shuffle. Then we have you. I would much prefer to have a cleric for this. So she has god-awful accuracy, but as long as she's healing, that doesn't really matter. Just to check that. Crimson Court. I think they are susceptible to bleed and blight, typically. Yeah, minus accuracy on you is much worse. Putting you into treatment for a week wouldn't be the worst idea in that case. Were you at 31 last week, too? I thought there was like a passive 10 stress heal per week for everyone. Yeah, I think there is. At least in Radiant mode. Deal with that in a moment. Now, I could actually take you for high damage because we have specific leper trinkets. So if I do this, and other one is that, give you minus surprise, and then plus damage versus bloodsuckers, because you're going to be one of our higher damage units. There's not really traps in this, but I think extra dodge is a good idea. So then give you the -1 speed, and then healing received, and then you the healing up. And I guess minus food consumed, for what little that's worth. Could also get plus stun chance, but that then requires her to hit with her stun skill, and I Cite the Grey Rot. So yeah. Okay, we got a little bit of funds to work with. So what can we do for upgrades here? One there, one there, one there, one there. That would be 6,000 right there. What do we have for skills? Your stuff is upgraded. You're reasonably good. Maybe that's that'd be 750. Are we likely to get stealth? I don't know if Crimson Court apprentice level has stealth or not. If anything would, it would, but I'm gonna go with no. Oh, not that. So you got that and that. Yeah, it's probably okay for now. And that's okay. In that case, go ahead and up that. And spend down on upgrading your defense. Okay. And the court. So, Pitch-Soaked Torch is the quest item that we need to keep on us. From what I remember, Crimson Court, especially this first one, doesn't actually need torches. Like, Torchlight creates a buff, but it doesn't actually do anything to the light. The light is just set to whatever the default amount is, and it just doesn't change. So let's do that for 3 hunger tiles. I'm going to assume 1 locked thing. I'm going to assume no secret room. And then all of this. Realistically, bleed is going to be a bit of a problem. Let's just stack up on bandages. And I'll take 1 extra medicinal herb there, since we have 1 by default. I remember holy water being a thing. I don't remember for what exactly. Maybe that's just like pre-fight or something. Let's just go with this and see how this goes. At the end of the day, it is a short apprentice mission, so this is going to be as fast and easy as the court gets. We have level 4. We have a second level 4, but that's mostly for healing, because her accuracy is going to be shot to hell. And then we have a level 3 for really good damage, thanks to the trinkets especially. And a level 2 who can do armor piercing and blight type stuff. So we got a little bit of DOT, we got a little bit of high damage, and our level is not bad, it's just not maxed out. And we don't need the blood yet because, give it an episode or 2. Let's go.
The courtyard and gardens surrounding the manor were once a point of pride for the diligent custodians I employed. Great banquets and lavish social affairs were hosted here under the stars. Despite the expectation of propriety normally ascribed to those in our position, we mocked the stoic melancholy of the moss-covered fountains and cherubic statues, our salacious trysts half hidden in the hedgerows, our morality slipping ever deeper into the mud.
Fantastic way to end that line, by the way. The courtyard has been sealed for uncountable years.
Soaked and sinking, these stone terraces and sprawling gardens were the site of long-forgotten revelry and well-remembered regret.
Okay, game. Tutorialize me. Ah. You can use the blood as currency, I think. The easiest fight in the court. Okay, so bleed resist 15, blight resist 40. Bleed resist 15, blight resist 50. So yeah, you can bleed them quite easily. That one's dead. Didn't quite get the blight. Good dodge, good dodge. And try to hit. Good.
Give them no quarter.
So I'm gonna need to heal self-stress.
Her death by
Well, things will only get harder from here. Minus bleed resist, huh? God damn. Oh, wait, that's the stress attack. Good. Don't really need to heal anyone, so try for a stun on one of them. Okay. Try for a kill in that case. Not quite. That's going to be bleed on 2 turns to death. And not quite. Okay, not quite. It's going to happen eventually. It's just a question of when. Good crit. Oh, your crit gives you accuracy. Nice. Thank you, Leper. You're not quite dead yet, and you still have a turn, but I think you're the better target here. Your blight resistance is quite high, though. So it's a 40% chance. Darn. Judgment there. Good kill.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Open vein. I could duelist advance. You know what? I mostly just want to show this off eventually. Yay! I did the thing.
Enemy crumbles. Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
We got the line. And that's a quest location, so use that. I want to say this one's a shovel because you're breaking the pot open. Not a bad hole, actually. Really, no fight. Huh. Robbing cocoons. Shifting and bulging organisms hide behind translucent walls. I think this is actually a torch interaction. Ah! Burn them to ash and you get stress relief out of it, I think. And fight number 3. Timed that well. Damn it. Not Dismas, please. Okay, not quite yet. Good. And bop for damage. Stun skill chance. Let's go ahead and party heal because everyone's just a little low. Like they're not at full. Bop. Good kill. And pop. Good kill. Why they have busts on them?
Trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Is it curio? Oh, it's an obstacle. Real glad I didn't use that other shovel. There's absolutely going to be a second one. Okay, so it is showing us the battles. And that's not the second quest location yet. Damn. Well. Good kill. Oh, you're... Oh, damn. That's actually bad. Yeah, damage in position 1. So it's not as bad as with the Hellion, but it is going to be less damage as a result.
Decimated.
Still enough, thankfully. Try for a stun. Nah, your stun resist is 150. I think that's a literal 0% chance. Thank you, Dismiss. Okay, put you back in 3. Since I got a vial of the blood while I'm here, let's try this. Starts a fight. So that was the wrong thing to do. And we have an Esquire now, who does not have a lot of stun resist, so go ahead. Good. Open Vein on you. You're dead. Shop on you. Good. And then Pierce. Good crit.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Okay, do not use the blood on the corpse pile thing.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Hunger check number 1 of 3 that I can take. Oh, Curio, not battle. Yep, now they're showing that this is not just going to be a straightforward path. So Curio here. Quest there. And we don't know where the other quest location is. But that means we have to go this way at least. Actually, torch? No. Okay. Herbs? No. Bandages? Bandages! Okay. Noted. No surprise. That's your stress attack, I think. Stun's not going to help, so let's go for a bit of damage. Yeah, Pierce on this one. That way they probably don't get another action. Thank you, Dismas.
This expedition at least promises success.
I mean, so far so good. But this is the court, so that's only going to last so long. And by the way, so yeah, the ideal here, like full min-max, is probably to go to the quest location, then to back up to this room. Because realistically, the other final quest location is probably off of either here or here. It's probably not going to be up here and then off to some other area. Because this is a... It is not a random generated dungeon. This is like a default tutorial area. So the developers wouldn't just put the two quest locations along the same path. Because it's supposed to be all labyrinthine and shit. A burbling fount spews crimson ichor from some damnable source. Okay. Again, stress relief. Probably quite a bit of it, but not really helpful at the moment. Okay, go back here then. Second hunger tile. Provisions are looking a little low at this point, but we also have one quest location remaining. Don't have the torch for this, so I think we skip it. And I'm going to guess that the quest location is in this direction. In the correct lineup. Spiders. Hello, spiders. Had to miss eventually, with her accuracy. Good. Resists the blight on that. Good kill.
Executed with impunity.
Your turn. Nope, spider turn. I will take the resists where I can get them.
Another one falls.
You know what? Sure, let's take this as a solemnity moment so that you can heal up and do stress healing. Because we got plenty of damage otherwise, and the spiders are not likely to be dangerous otherwise.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Solid chance that's down here in this case. Let's just keep going down here, see what happens. There's also a chance that it just connects back up like a loop. Don't have shovels. Huh? I guess we got a map. Okay. That's a curio, not a room battle, so let's keep going forward. Now we want the blood. I'm very grateful that saying no to that didn't trigger a fight. Let's go back along the other path. That way we can hopefully not need to use a shovel because... Oops. Courtyard. Lots of shovels. Got it. Yep, just a little bit of stress for everyone at all times. Shovel? No. Map? I think yes, but... Oh, that might mean this is the dead end. I'm going to try to push it because I really don't want to have to interact with the obstacle if I don't have to. Okay. Ah, didn't reset again. Yep, some stress. Try for the stun to reduce the enemy actions. Shoot the mosquito. Disease? No. Good. Yeah, just do that. I was trying to think of maybe Solemnity, maybe move. Yeah, just do damage. Get rid of an enemy. Good. Up. And back to default.
As victories mount, so
yep.
will resistance.
Through the obstacle and through the trap are the only ways forward. Oops. And there's our third and final hunger check that we can take. Okay. This is gonna be a bit tight. And we don't have the blood, so let's not interact with you. I wonder if I could give a gem or some gold to get the blood from that thing, actually. Huh.
A hideous mutation. And abhorrent.
This is not a fight you want to see.
Confusion, nerves, and panic.
Duelist advance. Sure, attack this, just get the riposte. Stun, cannot reach. Let's go ahead and Divine Comfort everyone. That puts you in stealth, doesn't that? No? Just gives you extra damage and extra protection. Yep, can't hit the cattails. Judgment, you. Pulls you forward? No. That's your safe attack, though. That's the easy one. Shoot. Oh, by the way, Crocodilian is considered a bloodsucker, so the Mercurial Salve actually does trigger. Ignores your prot, so it's a little bit of extra damage. Ow. Solemnity. Can't hit the cattails, can't reach the Crocodilian. Self-heal.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Shoot. Submerge puts you back. Oh, it doesn't put you back, it just puts you down. Gives you a hell of a lot of dodge. That jumps up. Thank you for coming forward. Whoops. Oh, shit. Oh well. Good dodge on that. That one would have been kind of bad, actually. As I was saying... Good. The move is the thing I was really worried about. Stun resist is 50, so actually this has a good chance. Resisted, damn.
The blood quickens.
Try for the DOT. Try for the big damage. That is, in fact, big damage. Right. You've typically been doing like 11 or something, so plus the 3 here is not... Never mind. The Crocodilian is an annoying-ass enemy. Oh, hey, a torch and...
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Evidence of corruption. Houndmaster Crimson Court trinket. Plus 25% scouting chance. Minus 15% chance the party is surprised. For plus 10% stress. And if you get the double Crimson Court effect stuff, then you get plus 25% damage versus bleeding and plus 5% crit versus bleeding. Very solid trinket, actually. Whenever I bring out a Houndmaster, I'm probably equipping this. Oh yeah, now for the bad part. Because that was the fine part. Up. There. And of course, Dismas's health looking kind of low. Gudar's stress not looking great. But honestly, after a Crocodilian fight, that is...
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
God damn it. And there's an obstacle here, which is another, like, 20% health damage. This might actually put Dismas on death's door. Okay, not quite.
Tools of iron, you must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
That was on the actual thing, damn it. I was too busy being impressed at the phrase indefatigable purpose. I love that line. Quest location. No fight.
The maddening whine of multitudinous wings abates. Let us hope that is the end of things.
Well, for the first time, we actually kind of need to commit people because our stress is not looking good. But for a court quest, that was actually solid. The Crocodilian fight and then subsequent hunger check into obstacle at the very end were the only things that went in any way wrong.
In those younger years, my home was a hive of unbridled hedonism. A roiling apiary where instinct and impulse were indulged with wild abandon. A bewitching predator slipped in amidst the swarm of tittering sycophants. Though outwardly urbane, I could sense in her a mocking thirst. Driven half-mad by cloying vulgarity, I plotted to rid myself of this lurking threat in a grand display of sadistic sport. But as the moment of murder drew nigh, the gibbous moon revealed her inhuman desires in all their stultifying hideousness.
So, just shy of 10,000 in gold, 5,000 from reward, a little under that from the dungeon. 12 crests from reward, including as well 6 busts, 0 portraits, 4 deeds, 12 other crests from the dungeon. 1 Baron's invitation, which will become very important a little bit later. And a sharpened letter opener, Grave Robber Crimson Court trinket, that gives plus 25% damage on melee skills, plus 10 accuracy on melee skills, plus 5 dodge, and if paired with the other Grave Robber Crimson Court trinket, I think, gives plus 5% crit. The Grave Robber is a class we have not used yet. I don't think we've seen it yet. She does use melee skills, but is not a dedicated melee unit. So honestly, this one is a little more circumstantial than the, Proof of Corruption or whatever it was that we got in the dungeon itself. The one we got in the dungeon, I'll probably throw on the Houndmaster whenever. This one requires like a rank 1 or rank 2 Grave Robber, which is not an everyday kind of thing. And no one has the thirst. Good. Also, we got up to level 3 on Verdun. Everyone else stayed on the same level. Good. Godar, I'll probably need to be careful with you because the moment you level up, you're going to not go on apprentice-level quests anymore. Anyway, Verdun got Cove Scrounger, +5 Scout in the Cove. With the Shieldbreaker's Armor Pierce, that's actually quite good because the Cove is the one that has the most protection, at least in my opinion. Dismas got Off Guard, minus Speed and Dodge on first round. God damn it, Dismas. And Aslin got God-Fearing, will only pray. Sure! You keep getting bad stuff that's just like, it's a literal negative, but I'll take it over a lot of the other stuff you could be getting.
These swarming fiends carry a pernicious plague. A sickness so virulent, so insidious. It is more a curse than a mere disease.
Yep. Insidious infestation. The hamlet has been restored to a livable level of degeneracy once more. The dispersal of this pestilence to the surrounding environs, however, seems inevitable. All regions will experience a growing infestation. I.e., aka, whatever, Crimson Court enemies will now show up in other regions. And yep, nothing that I missed there. Okay, so first of all, what are we looking to upgrade now, actually? Oh, we're looking to get to level 3 on this, which requires all 3 of those. Okay. Now we have an Apprentice Grave Robber. Our Antiquarian is level 1, so we don't need to replace you. Stagecoach upgrade might be how I do this then, because actually, yeah, we don't have a lot of duplicates, I think. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. And then get you.
To those with a keen eye, gold gleams like a dagger's point.
Then go ahead and take out all of
Just
you.
as I feared. Now loosed from their brackish prison, they will spread like locusts across our land.
Yep. Okay, so sort by stress. 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 could use it. So, skilled gambler. So putting you into the gambling hall would be a good idea. Will only pray. Not allowed to gamble. In that case, let's go ahead and put you in here. Go ahead. You in here. I don't think that saves it, yeah? Yeah, okay. You. Give you some of our whatever trinkets. There. No, we got 2 of these. And I think the amount of money you can get off of gambling is based on the rarity of the trinkets, so higher rarity would mean we can get more money out of that. But because there's also a chance that you lose the trinket altogether, I'm just gonna not for a little bit on that one. Go for that. Hold off for a moment, actually. Because these two, absolutely. These two, it's not looking great, but if I want to take them on a quest, then honestly, they're not too bad. Like, if I want to do... where's, Jester? There you are. Like that. Just kind of putting them in the party for the moment. And then you're there, so our only other healer is you. I don't think we have a great squad to take on the Necromancer at the moment. Leper plus crit plus speed minus virtue minus healing. Over one of the other leper trinkets, maybe. Because accuracy, crit, stress. Crit, speed, okay. Yeah, you're already committed, so we definitely can't do anything else with you. Let's go ahead, do this. No. I'm starting to go into forming the party for next time. I was just looking at possible options there, but now I'm starting into the actual formation. So, let's go ahead and cut it here. We have a little more stagecoach space. Our most stressed out people are in treatment. The medium stressed out people might go on a mission, or I might bench them for the week. We'll see what happens. And our money is still not looking amazing, but there's enough to finance an expedition, so maybe it is finally time for an antiquarian run, actually. I was about to say that we can sell off a lot of our useless trinkets down here for like $750 a piece. Yeah, $750 at the low end. So we can get a couple thousand pretty easily. But antiquarian run? Maybe. I'll have to figure out for next time. Anyway, that's it for the mission, and that's the episode. So, if this video hasn't ruined your life, then go ahead and do all that YouTube stuff for a million times. I hope you have a wonderful remainder of your day. I hope to see you in the next one, where we will probably not take on the Necromancer Apprentice quite yet, but let's see if we can build up some money over the next episode or two. See you then. Bye.